If you like scary video games, then you've probably heard...
Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's okay. I think I'm ready. Good morning, fellow Megatennis. How y'all doing today? This is one of my favorite shirts, by the way. It's an official Pokemon shirt. And I think it's so funny that I try to wear it when I can. Ooh, got something on my beanie. For context, I was supposed to start at 5 a.m. But what happened was I played a little bit of Etrian. I was going to go to sleep. I was like, let me just play Etrian for a little bit. Tell me why I spent like 7... I started playing Etrian around like 8 o'clock p.m. And I didn't go to sleep till like 3 a.m. It's the first time I've like stayed awake late in a very, very long time. So I basically, that's why I wasn't awake. Yeah, I couldn't stop. I love this game so much so far. And also the reason why I left the stream startup thing at like I left the startup thing going on for so long. It's because I wanted to have my food ready. Today is a breakfast burrito that I made myself, and this is actually ice cream, but it's not bad for you. This ice cream is 100% healthy because I made it myself. It is a protein ice cream made of peanut butter protein, a little bit of vanilla extract, and it's super good for you and it's super healthy. So I decided to have my breakfast stuff at hand so I wouldn't be hungry. Before I get started, I did want to talk about some of the things I pulled out of my collection that I'm definitely gonna sell, because I did talk about that I'm gonna sell some stuff. One thing is this official I forgot what it's called, but it's part of the animation cell process. But that's it's her. it's really her from Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei, the anime, the OVA. This is official. I'm gonna sell it. Only one exists. Don't know how much I'm gonna sell it for. But yeah, the Genga. I have an animation style of her, but it's not as nice. No, I have actually the animation style is the reason I'm not selling it is because I'm giving it to Marsh. Um, in addition, I have this signed Shikishi. I have a couple that I'm probably gonna sell, but this one is a Cosmo Conico. It's for SMT2. I'm gonna be selling this. There's I don't remember how many exist, but these are exceptionally rare. I'm also gonna be selling the PSP pre-order bonus. P3P pre-order bonus hat. You can only get this if you pre-ordered it through GameStop. Very nice. I actually like this one better than the one that they sold at the Shop Atlas website. I couldn't find my Shop Atlas one to show like a comparison, but that's another thing I'm going to be selling. Then this is something you couldn't get anywhere. I actually was gifted this by Atlas. This is a little light up acrylic stand thingy. Of course, the battery's dead now, but it was to celebrate Persona 3 Golden and Persona 3 Portable. So there was 3 different versions. There was a Teddy, there was a Koromaru, and a Morgana. But I got the Teddy one. I'm gonna sell this. You literally can't get it anywhere. So this is one of those exclusive things that I got as a perk of being me. Here's a signed poster for Persona 5 that I'm going to be selling. As you can see, that's the signature of Soejima. And he drew a little Morgana. That's another thing I'm going to be selling. You could have only gotten this if you went to the art show. This one that's up here. This poster is actually double-sided. I have 2 copies. The other side has Catherine on it. So he could sign either side. And I had him sign this one. And then I got another one where he signed the Catherine side. That will also be something I'm selling. These are not everything, by the way. These are just some of the stuff. I mentioned it on stream yesterday, but I will be selling 2 of these Petite Frosts. They're from the Devil Children anime. You could the way to get this initially was you had to play a UFO catching game. There was a couple things in the set. It was Petite Frost. It was Cool, the Cerberus, Vale, the Griffin, Sandman, and who's missing? And Nekomata. That was the full set. Stop singing! I am not singing. What the heck? And then I'm actually gonna be selling a couple of these. This is one of the infamous strippable Frosts. I'm selling a Raido and I'm selling a Jack Frost. There's 3 in the set: Raido, Jack Frost, Black Frost, and I'm going to be selling 2 of the 3. I might actually sell the third one if like someone wants to buy all 3 for like a high price essentially. And then obviously I'm going to be selling 2 Nahabino plushes. They're still sealed. So, yeah. The only way to get those were to be like you had to attend the concert that they had at one of the anime expos, or you had to have been like a creator at the time they sent it to a bunch of people. And then the last thing that I'm for sure selling, I haven't really gone through everything. It's curled up, but this is one of the only official signed merch that you can get that has Masayuki Doi's signature, and it's a small poster like printed on like a kind of durable paper. But that's Masayuki Doi's signature, and it's SMT4, which there's not really that much official merch of him, let alone official merch with his signature on it. I think there's only one other thing that has a signature on it, and I have that too. But because he did a signature thing for the anniversary last year. No. My cats want to mess with it. Hold on one second. My cats want to mess with the plushes because the plushes are adorbs. Okay. Okay. All that being said, I know I said we're gonna play Fortnite today, but we're definitely not because I really want to keep playing Etrian. So, unfortunately, or fortunately for me, because I like playing it, we're gonna play Etrian. But I gotta. So my thing is, people say, "Oh, sorry, how rude of me! I didn't say good morning. Good morning, nose and mouth. Good morning, Christian Monday. Good morning, pseudonism, and Calamio, and everyone else who's here but lurking." So I actually was playing on my Steam Deck. So I got to actually, let's see. Bro, what was I doing? I was like in the depths of one of the I was in the depths of this game. Let me see. We're gonna find out if quick saves do go work into the cloud. If it doesn't, then that's gonna suck. So I'll say this, there is a lot of merch for SMT. Like there's genuinely a lot of merch for SMT, but the thing is, like, you have to either live in Japan or know how to import from Japan. I'm the latter. I know how to import. I've been importing from Japan for like since like 2010 or so. So for over 15 years. So I'm pretty good at it. I know how to. I also know what exists because when I first started collecting, I made a spreadsheet and I kind of just worked through what's there and how to get it. And that's kind of how I got started with collecting. Um, but yeah, I've been collecting for a very very long time. I think in total, if you count like when I first got into the franchise, it's been since 2004 2005. So that's why I have such a crazy. Wait, how does why isn't Steam updating my thingy? Okay, there. I think it updated it. Synchronizing with cloud. But my benefit is that I was able to start collecting young when a lot of the things started to become where a lot of the more expensive things weren't so expensive. So when I bought Persona 1 and 2 for like the English versions, I bought it for $50. I think for both of them. Like I literally found it on Craigslist and I met the guy at a like a McDonald's parking lot and we did it like a drug deal. Um Trying to see if my quick save worked. Looks like it did. Okay, okay. Looks like we're in, fellas. We're in for a jolly old time. I can't express to you how much I enjoy this game so far. You recently bought the X Plus. Which one? There's two X Plus. There's the original release, and then there's the fluorescent one that glows in the dark. Oh. One of the bad things about having long hair. Hopefully you got it for about $300 because that's about MSRP. But one of the bad things about having long hair is sometimes you're going to take a bite of something and you accidentally eat it. So here's the stuff that you guys missed from when I was grinding. Not to be like a little nerd, but I have both versions. I wish they made anything from the Megami Tensei 2 Frost. Is the music in the game a little loud for you guys, or does it sound good? I'm gonna turn it down a peak, a smidge. Now, because I started falling asleep when I was playing, I don't remember what I was doing. But you'll see now all of my characters are like significantly stronger. I think the only change that I might have made without you guys knowing is I definitely did switch to Yo, my instead of using Megan Thee Stallion that I had. Oh, that 280. Did it come with the box? Because that's, to me, that's important. So this is what my characters look like now. My Dark Hunter is crazy strong. My Landsknecht uses an axe now. My Protector, Rhino, is goated. Literally has saved me a lot. My Alchemist, very, very strong. And then my Medic, very, very healy. Looks like I had levels before I fell asleep. I literally, this is how locked in I was. I fell asleep like with the game still running for a bit, and then I woke up and was like, okay, I gotta put this away. So I was like grinding. I was in the zone. Let's see, what was I forgot what I was thinking something. There's something that I wanted from their was it a passive? I think it was the passive, yes. I think I wanted the passive. Okay. Glib does suck. I tried to like power level Glib, and it's feasible, but it's like it's not fun, you know. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in who didn't watch yesterday, I'm playing Etrian Odyssey 1, the HD. Oops, sorry, I forgot the cursor actually affects things. So I'm playing HD, and I would highly recommend getting the bundle on that's on Steam right now. It's on sale, so you can get all 3 games for $30. So I mentioned that it plays like Persona Q and Strange Journey, and people got mad, but it kind of is literally the basis of those games, with Persona Q taking more cues from the games than Strange Journey. Strange Journey has some of the things, but it's also a fusion of that with SMT. The thing that makes Persona Q distinctly different, in my opinion, is quite literally just the dialogue and story. People were just saying like, oh, like I wouldn't compare it to that. It's not fair. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not fair? It's life's not fair. Also, I wasted a lot of points because I wanted to just get a little bit more a chance of getting items from when I kill things. So, and I've been pumping fire mostly just because. To me, it makes sense that in the first general stratum, like I should have fire as a focus. How is strange is this journey? This journey is crazy strange. Like, first of all, these kids that look like kids. These characters, they look very childish. Okay, I think I wanted to hit no 16 TP. I think I should get like regular salve, but I think I need 3 cure for it. Yeah, level 3 cure. See, like, she's a master of whips already. This Odyssey is Etrian. What is this called in Japanese? It's like something about the Yggdrasil tree or something. I don't remember. But I know it has Q in the name, like that's why, you know. Okay, I was working on attack up so I can get this passive, and then I wanted to get ecstasy. Because what I wanted to do is have that strat. If she has so many moves that focus on binding, then I think having this skill would be very useful. Especially because he has a binding skill too. Or she rather, and I kind of want to get it so then I could like increase my chances. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This game is gonna literally. So, right now, my what I like to do is I like to put a bunch of big projects spread out across time, But since I'm hardcore focusing on getting content out, I'm dedicating my, like, I have a Patreon too, by the way, if you wanted to donate to that. But my goal is to, because I need money so bad, besides that, like, besides the fact that I want to make content, but I need money really badly, so I need to focus on making content, because I do make pretty good money when I make videos that do well. So my goal is to pump out very good videos, but I want to do like one really big video, like one of the like 30 minutes to an hour long videos a month, and then one or two of the smaller videos. So for instance, if I do a video on the history of Etrian Odyssey, that would be the big video, and then the smaller video would be like my remake of my Rhino family tree, which the Rhino family tree is like this three video series that totals like 20 to 30 minutes, that goes over the real life origins of the Kuzunoha family, like the mythology, then the actual like human people that are supposedly descended from the Kuzunoha family, and then I go into like the Kuzunoha family tree as it exists in Megaten. So I would do like those two things together, and that remake of that video is already like in the works, because I just have more information on it, so I was able to beef it up already, you know. Literally, should we quit our day jobs and go work for Costco? Costco has good benefits, apparently. The craziest thing about Costco is like some people get paid more for working at Costco than I do with my job. I'm a social worker. We don't make big bucks, but it's not about the bucks. It's about the helping people. Okay, I wanted this passive skill, which is what I'm focusing on. So I needed to get Axe to 5 so I can get it. That's why I waited, so I can have Axe to 5. Now I can get the 2-hit passive, which is just occasionally he'll hit twice. And I want to pump that so then I can get you know, get that benefit, that juicy benefit of extra damage, you know, extra damage. Who am I missing? Oh no, everybody got their skill up already. What? Oh, snap. Okay, I know who you are now. Can't believe you're up in the morning watching me stream. Though I'll say you're watching me stream on. So I have the stream running on both YouTube and Twitch. On Twitch, there's a little bit more. There's a little more action. So if you wanted to like go to a more lively chat, that would be the ideal, if you want to. So I think what happened here is this is where I fell asleep while I was playing this part of the dungeon, so I don't remember what I was trying to do. But like my team is so elite that I could just auto everything. Like, and I see big numbers. I do need to kill more of those little armadillo thingies, because they drop something that I need to get a couple of different more weapons. But not weapons for anyone or any characters that I'm using in the game, but you know. By the way, I got this Ninja Creamy for my birthday. It was, we celebrated my birthday the day before my car got totaled. And I wanted a Ninja Creamy for a very long time because I've always wanted to make like those healthy ice creams. This ice cream is so good, like, and I could do the thing that they do at Blizzard, or not Blizzard, whatever that place is that does the ice cream, that does Blizzard ice creams, and they do it upside down to show you how stuck it is. This ice cream is crazy good, and it's like if I eat this whole thing, the total amount of calories is something like 350. The total amount of protein is like 40 grams of protein, and because I use a little bit of no, you don't understand. I love that, like the healthy eating thing. Like I genuinely, yeah, Dairy Queen. I'm not a Dairy Queen fan. There's no Dairy Queens near me because I don't live in a place where Dairy Queens are abundant. The point is, this also has 10 grams of fiber. Most people are deficient of fiber, so this 10 grams is already half of the daily amount of fiber you're supposed to intake. Now this burrito also has fiber. It has beans, and the tortilla itself has 26 grams of fiber. So in total, just my breakfast, I've already surpassed the daily amount of fiber you're supposed to have. It's and it's good. I'm eating good. And both of these things are cheap, and I made them at home. And I just want you guys to know. You guys deserve to know. Flip it over. I already did. Look. When I eat beans for breakfast, I don't eat them in a British way. I eat them in the normal way. So like, the thing about beans for breakfast is that everyone should be eating beans for breakfast because you should get fiber in. Like, most people don't get enough fiber. I'm gonna keep stressing that. But getting beans is an easy way to get fiber and protein. So, oh, see if it sticks to the plate. I'm not flipping. Oh look, it's sticking to the plate. Like, if you're not getting if you're not baked beans is gross. I'm gonna block you from from the chat if you keep talking about baked beans. Those are disgusting. Come on, have some decorum. You guys are eating subhuman food. Baked beans are for like. When I think baked beans, I think of the like apocalypse or post-apocalypse, where you're trying to survive, so you're scrounging around for anything edible, and then you find baked beans, and you're like, okay, baked beans. Like, I would never eat baked beans under any other conditions other than like the world ended. Corn. I don't think corn is actually a vegetable. Let me fact check you right now. And also, corn is not the best vegetable to be your favorite. Corn is a grain. See? Well, I'm not surprised the guy who eats baked beans doesn't know that corn isn't a vegetable. It's fine. It's fine. Eat your corn. Corn is good. Like, especially if you do the you know, the elote. I don't know if you guys have it in wherever you're from, but where I live, there's a guy who comes around. He honks his little horn, and he sells corn and some other things, and it's good. I'm gonna hate on someone's favorite thing because, like, why are you? Like, it's kind of like when someone's like, oh, like, it's kind of like this. Some people will be like, oh, my favorite thing is like chicken tenders. It's like, chicken tenders are like, they're a fine thing to eat, but it's not like a thing that should be in like the top 10 of anything. And I think corn is there too. Corn is good. Like, I eat corn sometimes, but it is definitely not like a thing where I'm like, oh man, like life without corn would be terrible. Like, I could thrive off of a life without corn. But like, I would never think to be like, oh, that's my favorite. Corn? Yum yum, gotta have some more. No, it's not me. And also broccoli is good. Okay, you gotta do bone-in chicken, by the way. Like, you have to do bone-in chicken, because if you're doing boneless chicken, that is like baby's first chicken. And you don't know if it's actually like a real, like, you don't know how they got all that chicken pieces together. I'm imagining it's like a slurry and they kind of just like compress it into each other, because chicken is not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be bone. And it's so easy to eat bone-in chicken too. Like, I don't know. Okay. Also, for the record, popcorn is good, but you have to actually cook it yourself. You can't do microwave popcorn. The reason why microwave popcorn is bad is because microwave popcorn is like that whole thing with, oh yeah, microplastics and stuff. Like, that's microwave popcorn. You can control how good the popcorn tastes by cooking it yourself. Not only that, but it you know, there's the reward of doing a good job yourself. Like, and popcorn's so easy to cook too. And it's also cheaper if you buy just a big bag of kernels and cook it yourself. Sorry, somebody named. I'm like really close to blocking everybody in the Twitch chat. How are you gonna hate bone-in chicken? Like, How are you gonna hate that? Chicken comes on the bone. Like, that's just how it is. That's how chicken is. It exists on the bone, and you're supposed to eat it that way. If you don't like eating chicken on, like, if you don't like the bone that much, then eat like eat the drumette or whatever it's called. That part of the chicken, because then all you have to do is eat around one little bone. But if you're like a chicken pro, you should be able to eat like the chicken, like, you know, the chicken wing part, and you should be able to eat it without even like taking it apart. All I'm saying is that when I'm looking at Twitch chat right now, I'm just seeing a bunch of like amateur chicken enjoyers who don't know how to eat chicken. Not you guys calling me a tyrant. No, there's also something guttural and enjoyable about using your hands to eat food, like, and you're like, you know. See, okay, no. If you think eating food with your hands is not like classy, that means you probably come from like Europe, because eating foods with your hand is how you know that the food is good. Like, I'm half Filipino, and in my culture, it's, you know, you don't use forks. Forks are stupid. All you have to do is just have clean hands. You wash your hands before you eat. Like, it's so easy to do that. So for me, I'm just like, if you can't eat on hard mode, which is like with your hands, then you probably shouldn't eat at all. Is that all? I can't. You guys are making me so defensive about food, but now I'm judging all of you. If you think eating with your hands is bad, you're not a true eater. You don't eat on the level that I do. How do I get? Sorry, I've been running around this dungeon. Okay, that's a mining spot. That's why I mapped it there. That's the way up. Where's the way down? It is 2 a.m. in this dungeon, by the way. They keep time. They keep time here, and they're telling me. So I'm trying to see if there's like a hidden spot where there's like a way forward or something. All right. These aren't wild takes. The thing about these takes is that they're rooted in reality, and I live in the reality where we just expect more from people. Like, I expect you to be able to eat with your hands, and if you don't eat with your hands, or if you don't know how to eat with your hands, I'm thinking, okay, this guy doesn't wash his hands regularly. And then on top of that, if you're like, if you look down at someone for eating with their hands, I'm like someone's a little British, like someone's a little British. Okay, I have too much stuff again. This is the thing I don't like about this game so far, is that I do run up, like, the item management is actually brutal. You have to pay attention, and unfortunately, I'm not someone who pays attention, so I have to like go all the way back out of this dungeon now. I'm from Southeast Asia, so I do eat with my hands regularly. See, pseudonism is an eating pro. I am the Dr. Umar of eating with your hands. I don't know if all of you guys know who Dr. Umar is, but it's funny if you do. It's funnier if you do. You know what's crazy about ramen? Ramen is not even a Japanese dish. So ramen, actually, even the name ramen indicates that it's Chinese in origin. Basically what happened is there was cultural exchange where they were that's why, like, if you look at Chinese like noodle names, there's like lo mein, for instance. So like, no, like, this is real. I'm not just arguing to argue. I'm like, this is like real. So basically they were like, oh yeah, like those Chinese people make some good food. It would be a shame if we just took it and made it part of our culture. So then they took the pasta dishes they got from China, and it became known as ramen in America, or in not America, in where they're from. Okay, I don't need a Brevant. Brevant sounds dumb. Should I sell this? I have all these amaritas too, and I haven't been using them. It's because I used to be super into like when I was learning about Japanese, because I was trying to become fluent in Japanese. I was like, oh, I shouldn't just learn how to speak the language. I should learn the culture. So I started learning about yeah, they also took the language as well. If you look at a lot of like Japanese, especially like the kanji, it's just Chinese. And that's not just Chinese, but it's a lot of it's rooted in Chinese. But so if you learn all the kanji and stuff, you inadvertently learn a little bit of Chinese, and you can navigate. Dang it! I need to stop killing things because I don't have any more items, but I need EX. Or I don't have any room for items, but I don't. Okay. As you can see, there's no foes in here, and the reason why there's no foes in here is because I killed every single one. I think they respawn after a while though, because on the second floor of the dungeon, I was like, what the? There's a foe. But I think the more I tried to learn about Japanese culture, the more I was like, you know, oh, you took 3 years of Mandarin? That's crazy. Are you fluent or no? Now that means when you go to Japan, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can read these signs. Which, by the way, okay, so like if I had to rate like the different countries that I've been to, Japan is like crazy racist in a way that I wouldn't have expected, because they're like, so there's like 2 different types of racism that's like really important. If you're, oh, they do respawn because they're all here again. There's like 2 different types of racism that's like really like a big deal. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I have like seasonal allergies, and it's the morning. It's the morning. See how I muted the mic so you wouldn't hear me blow my nose? I'm so polite sometimes. But there's 2 types of like racism that I experienced when traveling. The first type is like overt racism, which is kind of like, you know, just being called the N-word or whatever, like things like that. The second kind of racism that's like the more devious one, that's way more common in America, is like the microaggressive type. For instance, that would be like when you go to work and like, this has happened to me. This has happened to me multiple jobs, by the way. I go to work, my like boss shakes everyone's hand, but instead of shaking my hand, they like dap my fist and they say, "What's up?" And it's like, going, what? Like, it's like little things like that. Like, they're pretty prominent, right? Now, what Japan does is they kind of do both. Like there's a way of referring to black people in Japan that you'll hear sometimes. Yeah, active and passive racism. Thank you. I don't even have to fight. Like these foes aren't even like scary anymore. Isn't that crazy? There was a time where I was running away from these and I almost got wiped. No, I did get wiped once. Look at that, Otto. I have utmost faith in my crew. Oh, but the point is like in Japan, I was getting both. Like I was getting both microaggressive stuff and like the active racism. One of the things that was like the most crazy to me was like when I would get on the metro over there, people would move like you know how like in movies and stuff, like people would literally just move out and there'd be a circle of like emptiness like around me. It was like I had like a it was like I had some sort of area of effect or something. To put it in gamer terms, I had like an area of effect where people would be like, don't want to touch this guy. And then there was like the actual crazy active racism. So like the craziest one for me is I went to a record store because I was like, I want to get some City Pop vinyl because I like City Pop. City Pop is basically the equivalent of like American R&B from the 80s. Like if you listen to R&B from the 80s, City Pop sounds exactly like that, except it's Japanese. And so anyway, I'm in this record store, It's mostly American records, and even crazier is it's mostly American records by black artists. But the the like record store owner is like sitting there watching me, and he like literally follows me around. And then like when I decided I don't want anything because I couldn't find like any good Japanese ones, I wanted like Honorary or something. If you know who she is, she's like the queen of like city pop. He's like smoking cigarettes the whole time, and he blows the cigarette smoke in my face as I'm leaving. And it wasn't like an accident because it's a small-ish store, and I was the only person in the store. And he like straight up like turned to face me and blew the cigarette smoke in my face. And I'm like, that's crazy. It was like actually like insane. And then one of the ways they refer to black people is kokujin, which literally just means black person. And I would hear that all the time. I'd be like, oh, kokujin. It's like, oh, okay. Like, you like some people, it's not necessarily racism as it is just like they don't know or they've never seen a black person before, so they just get surprised or shocked. They're just like, wow, like look, like literally people would take pictures of me like I was like a celebrity, but no, it felt more like they're taking pictures of me like I was a zoo animal. But the point is, Japan kind of crazy. I don't remember what the point of that story was actually, but that's the moral of it, is Japan is kind of crazy. So in learning about Japan, I kind of like, not necessarily lost respect, but it did change the way I saw it. It's because in a lot of like Asian countries, like Japanese or people get surprised when they even see white people, they'll be like pretty shocked. Because my sister has a white husband, and they went to the Philippines in January, and he was apparently treated like a celebrity, and I'm like, that's crazy. So I need one more thorn to get this really strong sword, or spear rather, because there's no like I already have the best axe, but I want this spear. Okay. See, like I can't even upgrade anyone's armor or anything right now. Everyone has like the best of the best. That's like when I said I was grinding before I fell asleep, like I wasn't joking. Like I was grinding like my life depended on it. And now I live a life of excess. I have so much stuff. Like I have so much EN. I don't know what the money is called in this game. It just says EN. I have so much of it. I'm like decked out in EN. And I also did a bunch of the quests, so I only have that quest left to do, which is me like to get to level 20 with my Landsknecht. And I met the two other like classes, the Ronin and the Hexer, but I don't know when I get to unlock them. Miitopia? I've heard of that game. No. To be honest, the game I was gonna play on stream was gonna be I was gonna play Civ because I like Civ, but I'm like, it has nothing to do with the content I make usually, because so no one's gonna want to watch me play it. But now that I'm playing this game, I'm like, oh, like I'm glad I'm playing this. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to do in this. What the quest I'm supposed to do is, I'm supposed to kill the big wolf. I'm just gonna escape. I love Civ, but my favorite Civ is the one that no one likes. It's Civilization Beyond Earth, the sci-fi fantasy one. No one likes it, and I don't know why. I like it because it's fun and funny. You'll be surprised what games I like. Like, my most played games last year were like Risk of Rain 2, Don't Starve Together, see, this is what happens when you have a young audience. You can't play games that are complex and really challenge the mind. I have to play like, I have to do like a Django Key game. So I have to play Etrian, otherwise you guys would be like, I'm out. So this is me jangling keys in front of you. You're lucky that I like this key jangling game. Otherwise, Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming right now. I would literally be. I'm supposed to be working out. I'm only ageist because okay. So look. This is the big difference between being young and being old. Something that actually kind of bothers me a lot. So I was around a lot of smart old people when I was younger, and they gave me a lot of good advice. But because I was young and I thought I was smart, I didn't listen to a lot of people. And as a direct result, I'm like worse off. Like I remember my art teacher telling me distinctly that even if I don't plan to do anything with a degree, that I should. Yeah, it's a cycle because every generation does this. Every generation has wisdom from older people and they just ignore it. And that's why so many things happen over and over again. That's why so many cycles perpetuate themselves. It's actually insane because I thought, like, you know, with I think every precocious youth thinks that they're so smart and they're different from people of previous generations. But the biggest wake up call is learning that no, you're literally just like everybody else. Because I was growing up being like, man, I'm so smart. I know up from down. And then here I am, like, like just not like crazy, not crazy successful because of the advice I could have taken. Oh, I got the gum thing I needed, gum hide. I needed that. I needed one more to make a piece of armor. So there's like something to be said about like the way young people interplay with older people. So just listen to your elders is the point. Like, well, if they're smart, don't listen to them if they're dumb. And I think the problem with your guys' elders is that I would be your guys' elders generally because a lot of you guys are like Gen Z. Though when I look at my analytics, it shows that the people who mostly watch my videos and stuff are like over the age of 24. So I don't know, but the point is, there should be a concerted effort to listen to older people. But the problem is, people from my generation are not that much smarter than like there's some like recipes that are getting lost. Like there's some for real no child getting left behind. Like there's entire swaths of children that got left behind in my generation in particular. So like it's pretty bad, but that's why you gotta listen to me because I'm a little smart. I'm a little smart. Yeah, 27 is so okay. My I think the age range for the bulk of my audience is 25 to 35 or something. So it's predominantly people my age. Okay, so based on this, where I got out, I'm assuming that the way forward is somewhere over here. This is what happens when you don't mark any parts of the map. I only marked where the mining parts were because I was like, oh, I only need to mine. Joke's on you. You need more than just to mine. It's like not just mining. I'm smart when it comes to both. There's a reason why like I'm the pinnacle of health. If you I am drawing some parts of the map. I'm just not drawing all the maps because how many more do I? Okay, that's 0. I'm done mining. So I drew the points of interest, which I think are important, and that's pretty much it. I haven't. I just didn't draw where the next part is because I was falling asleep. I blame it on the fact that I was falling asleep. Also, I meant to not auto that, but and of course the most important character is the one. Oh, whatever. I'll save my toilet paper. So my thing is I busted out my Etrian Odyssey on okay, so VGP, I don't remember what the full name is, but they like sold some 3DS Etrian games over like Black Friday or whatever. So I bought one. I bought them, and in order to kind of see what the difference was, I started playing those, and it's way better on the DS. Which I mean, obviously, because it's designed for the DS. So like I was drawing the maps on the DS version because it's way more fun to do it. It's way easier. It's way more intuitive because it literally feels like you're actively being like, oh yeah, if I go here, there's a mining spot. Like it's way more intuitive on the DS, but here it's not that intuitive, so I kind of hate it based on just that alone. And the crazy thing is I have so many DSs because my DSs would constantly break. If I had to make a tier list, I think the worst DSs are the 3DS XLs because 2 of them broke the same way, which is to say that like the hinge like kind of like messed up in a way. I think it frayed the wires that connect to the top part of it. So then they basically just stopped displaying after a while. Like when I would open it, it would literally just shut off. But the best one was probably the new 3DS, just the new 3DS, not the new 3DS LL, or any of the other variations. Oh, there's a whole part of the map I missed. Okay, that's why I didn't know where to go next. But I like those ones because the improved, like I feel like the battery life was improved and it was just a much more durable product. Maybe it's just the LLs or XLs were just less sturdy. Because even my Japanese Shin Megami Tensei 4 LL wasn't the best in terms of quality. No, 2DS is dumb. I don't like it. Literally looks like one of those learning pad like consoles for babies. Like it's not a real console. I'm gonna take a bite of my burrito now. So these are clearly where you teleport to leave the dungeon, right? I'm so far down that the foes are just regular enemies now. What do I think about the Switch? I think it's dumb. I think probably the take that you guys are not gonna like is that I don't like the Switch. Like it's one of my least favorite consoles. I think it's poorly made, and generally I just don't like it. Like it's like a 0 out of 10 for me. The only time I played my Switch is when I needed to review games, like when I had to. That's literally the only time. The only other times I played it was when I was really into Ring Fit Adventure, which is literally the only like first party game that I was like, oh, this is actually really fun. And it was just an exercise game. There's another exercise game I really want to get. Let me I forget what it's called. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Switch. It's like a Fist of the North Star exercising game. Fitness boxing. I really want that game. That's like the only other Switch game I want. But like but I just like the Switch is such a dumb console to me. It's so poorly made. Not only that, but my Switch broke. It broke because I dropped it once. I dropped it once and then the screen stopped working. Actually, I have it right here. Here's my Switch. I literally dropped it once from this desk to this floor, and it fell once and it broke. And that's why that's another reason why I don't like the Switch, because I'm like, not even one drop. Wow. I was gonna make a joke about the one drop rule, but it doesn't make any sense. Too vicious. It literally fell off my desk and stopped working forever. Well, I'm exaggerating a bit. It does still work. It works in the sense that you can still see the display. It's just all messed up. Like it's all jacked up looking. I can actually charge it right now, so I could show you. I was supposed to get it fixed because I was like, oh, I need to get it fixed in case I need to review any other games. But since they keep releasing the games on Steam, I'm like, why would I ever like buy the Switch version of anything? And why would I ever play the Switch when I could play this big bad boy? Literally, this is like the Switch, but I can play all the good games on it. The Switch 2 thing, like one of the big things I thought was kind of funny was the way that like the way that the Joy-Cons go on look like they'll break. It looks like it's more likely to break that way. So I'm kind of judging it on that like already. It already seems like it's not necessarily built well. And that was a problem I had with the Switch with some of the more recent Nintendo consoles, because Nintendo used to do a really good job of making very durable, very sturdy, and very premium feeling consoles. Like literally the whole Game Boy series is excellent. Hey Solar Sanctuary, I know. Not only am I streaming, but I'm streaming Etrian. So I was talking about it yesterday, but I'm going to start streaming regularly again. I used to only stream on Twitch, but now that I understand how to stream on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, I'm going to be doing that from now on. And I'm going to be streaming every single weekend in the mornings. Kind of works out because I've been going to the gym every single day in the mornings. So usually during the weekdays, I wake up at 4:30 and I go to the gym. And then I come home, like, do whatever, and then go to work. And then on the weekends, my gym opens at 7, so I usually sleep in a little bit and then go to the gym. But I'm thinking I could just, instead of going to the gym on the weekends, I'll just stream, because I think that going to the gym every day, although it's good practice for me because I think I work better when I have a consistent schedule. It's bad because, you know, like it's increasing my risk of injury, and lately my shoulder's been kind of wonky. Oh, I got the spear I wanted. Oh my god, my Landsknecht is gonna be so strong. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Oh my god. Tomba is so crazy OP. I'm actually gonna adjust my thingy. So also, am I showing the whole game? It's kind of wonky. Let me adjust this a little. No one told me that it was looking kind of weird. But yeah, but basically the gist is I'm gonna be streaming every day or every weekend, and I'm taking a break from going to the gym every day, just because it's literally not healthy. It's kind of dangerous. No, let me focus on killing this guy. All right, Landsknecht. Let's see how good you are with. Oh my god, bro! I will say this is one of the things I hate about this game is how slow some of the animations are. I should actually work to see if I can like skip them or something, because I like, ever since I was a child, I've always hated slow animations in games. When I was young, one of the worst things that I experienced was in Final Fantasy VII. It's just like the super long summoning animations. Ugh, they're so annoying. Like, oh my god! There is. Oh my god! Here I was playing like a cretin. See, I mean, well, I'm not a full Etrian enjoyer, so there was definitely going to be some gaps in my wisdom. But now, oh, why did it get dark here? Oh, it's PM now. I don't think I've ever said I'm smart. I'm just smart for knowing that you know, eating with your hands is good. Oh, hi, Solus. Okay, so yeah, I'll say this right now, since I'm barely starting to stream on YouTube, it's not as oh, that's so much better. It's not it's that chat isn't as active, so if you want I would recommend the Twitch one for now. Unless that's gonna, oh wait, there's a foe just spawned. Hold on. Let me up my TP. Tomba needs some toilet paper. Yeah, I do have to, so basically I think this week I'm gonna work on doing more emotes, kind of adjusting some of the redeemables, because when I used to stream regularly, people wanted to see some of the stuff that I had in the redeemables. I don't remember what I had. My posture check, which is like normal. I had one to show Pascal. I had one where I would lift. Thank you for thank you, Chris, and thank you, Solar Sanctuary, for the follows. So I had a Dumbo break. I have a singing thing where I do I just sing a song. The trivia time, which is just, you know, me giving a piece of trivia from Megaten. The one to make me say hello for the Megatennis. The hot take one. The choose what I draw, which I don't do that often anymore. Okay. All right. Dumbo break. All right. We're gonna do some shoulder presses. So one. So I like working out, do it all the time. And this is easy. These are only 30 pounds. So it's not, yeah, I have two cats. Pascal, who's the gray one, and then the other one is Nemo. I'm gonna add one to show Nemo because I do have one for you to show Pascal. Alright, Pascal gets harassed now too. Here's Pascal. Yeah, Pascal is cute. He's overweight right now though, because yeah, but he's very big. He's like the biggest cat I've ever seen in real life. Like, he's really long. And he's got a little bit of white fur here. And this is what he looks like. He's not that overweight though. He's losing weight because I've been really keeping an eye on his food intake. Do Dumbo presses with your cat. I can't. He only weighs 16 pounds, so he's not heavy enough for me to do any meaningful damage. But that's Pascal. Pascal just likes being held in general. He likes attention in general. So he's like a very he's one of those cats. And I think he likes being held and stuff because I constantly do it. I think he got trained into doing it because I do it all the time to him. So he's like just used to it. Yeah. And Pascal is going to be 4 this year. Okay, I'm going to try this foe. Oh, it's just a wolf. I don't think I have to do anything special. Bam. We are enemies. We are foes. Who are you? What are those? It's my favorite poem. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've gotten really, I'm like really into this game. You don't understand. Like, I went from being like, oh, I'll try it. I'm not sure if that I'm like literally spent last night grinding. And just because there's more people, I'm gonna run down like before I resume. I do want to run down a couple of things. First of all, I'm fundraising right now to get a new car because my car was destroyed on Sunday, last Sunday. Someone with no insurance totaled my car, and my insurance isn't covering the damage. So I'm gonna always have this link, and I'm gonna constantly point to it. If you have it, you can donate. Otherwise, you can help me by literally just engaging with the content. If you have a Twitch Prime, you can sub using Twitch Prime. If you want to do a super chat or something like that, and or a donation on YouTube, you can do that as well. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You can literally just watch, and that's also very helpful. So I recommend any of that stuff. I am going to be selling quite a few Megaten stuff that's in my collection. Some of the stuff that I'm selling are like my Nahabino plushes. I'm selling a strippable Raiho and a strippable Jack Frost plush. I'm selling 2 Petite Frost plushes. I'm selling this Shin Megami Tensei 4 signed poster signed by Masayuki Doi. I'm selling this signed poster, Soejima, for Persona 5. I'm selling this signed Shikishi, Cosmic Kaneko, for SMT2. And probably the craziest thing, besides the alcohol, because I am going to be selling some Megaten alcohol, but the craziest, rarest thing I'm selling is the Genga from the OVA, the DDS OVA. This one is so crazy rare. There's only one of them, and it's actually a really good one. So I would highly recommend watching my YouTube channel community posts, or watching what I say on Blue Sky or and Twitter, because I'll be like auctioning them off. I'll be listing some of them on eBay. It sucks. Hold on. Let me go grab something that's even crazier that I'm not selling, but I just want to flex, that way you know that even though I'm selling one crazy rare thing, I still have other things that are better. I'll be right back. So, in addition to all of that, some of the other stuff I'm selling, I have a couple of the metaphor books. You can only get them for like going to one of the expos, whether it's Anime Expo or PAX West, I believe, had them. One other thing that's actually rare, but I don't know how many people actually want it. I'm going to be selling my Demonica cosplay. So like the helmet and the shoulders and the gauntlet. Selling the whole set. But this one will probably be in person only because I'm not going to ship this. It's going to be crazy annoying to pack. And then I have tons of Megaten jewelry. I thought I left it up here. Let me see. Did I not leave it in the front? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the frost will be on eBay. So I have tons of the official Megaten jewelry stuff. So these are the bracelets that I took a picture of me wearing like 12 of these. These are actual silver and actual moonstone. I'm I'm only 5'9", so it might not fit you, but you know. Yeah, these ones you can only get from buying the collector's edition of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. I have like 12 of them. I'm gonna be selling them. They're, like I said, they're actual silver. They have the 3 press turn icons and a moonstone, an actual moonstone for the Kagatsuchi symbol. I'm gonna be selling some. The ones I'm gonna be selling are completely unused. And I wanted to show off something that's super rare that I'm not selling, because this is the rarest thing I have from Digital Devil Store Megami Tensei OVA. It's an animation cell of Loki. The only reason why I got this is because the seller thought it was from one of the Devilman animes, and they listed it as they listed this as Devilman, and I got it that way. $50. I got it for $50, by the way. Let me not put that there. Okay. The point is that I'm not losing a lot of super rare things. I just have a lot of rare stuff. So it looks sad when I'm selling some of the stuff. Some of it is sad, like the one-of-one Masayuki Doi thing for SMT4. I don't necessarily want to sell it. I don't necessarily want to sell the Masayuki Doi print. I'm probably going to list it towards the end. But the other stuff I've already made my peace with. So I'm okay with selling a lot of the other stuff. And I'll be listing some other stuff. Also, I have a couple of these, so I'm going to sell some of the Jack Frost piggy banks. Not this one, because this one I actually use as a piggy bank. But it's just some cute old merch. If you wanted to have a piggy bank, that's Jack Frost. You put the coins in his mouth. And it's old, so in the olden days, there was a lot more English where they would misspell stuff. So they would always put hi-ho instead of he-ho, because in Japanese, this would be pronounced he, not hi. So it's technically correct, but it's not correct if you're reading it from an English perspective. So yeah. You have a custom piggy bank? Nice. I have a lot of the Megaten, the DDS selection jewelry. That's a video that's going to be coming around the corner sometime in the near future. Because I personally archived that website. Like, oh my god, I probably put myself in danger. It's a waste to do that. So I'm glad I'm faster than everyone else. Otherwise that would have been more dangerous. But I have a lot of stuff from the DDS collection. I have the Jack Frost ring. I have the Chiaki ring. I have the bracelets that they released. I have the Jack Frost necklace. I have the Pixie Jack Frost necklace. I have the Decorabia necklace. I have a lot of necklaces mostly. It just sucks because I really wanted more, and then, you know, they went out of business with, And they did it in a way that I didn't have enough time to buy more stuff. Otherwise, I would have bought way more stuff from the DDS selection because I really like that stuff a lot. If I'm honest, I haven't practiced Japanese in years. I can say that safely because I used to practice daily when I was in 2013 or 2023. But going into 2024 with all the health complications, I just have not been practicing Japanese at all. And since I haven't been doing much in the way of actually using Japanese, I've been losing some of my progression. Oh, hey. Hey, Spencer. Yeah, it sucks. I would highly recommend keeping up your Japanese because it is like with a lot of things, if you don't use it, you literally will just lose it. But I think that with making the new videos, like all the videos that I have in the pipeline, it'll reinvigorate some of my like Japanese. Um some of the ways that I was keeping maintaining like at least a elementary level of Japanese was I like to read news articles in the morning. That's actually something that Marsh recommended. You read news articles that are in Japanese because they're written in a more standard Japanese. I also watched a lot of Japanese children shows, a lot of like educational stuff, but also just like simple like children's media because they use simpler Japanese, and some of them are like meant to teach you Japanese. And since they're from the perspective of someone who doesn't know Japanese, it's or who's learning Japanese, it's really helpful. So those are the two things that I would recommend. Oh my god, hair tail. I'm just gonna waste my Medica's stuff. And I'm gonna use my Amarita because Tomba needs it. I'm saving the other one for Victor because Victor's gonna need it too. I don't know who Trenton is, but yeah, playing Japanese games also really helped. The main ones that I played to practice were simple ones like Yokai Watch and Pokemon, because like although it's using furigana most of the time, it's thing. Watch parties? Can you do watch parties on Twitch? I felt like I would get banned or something. Bam. I'm so good at this game now. Like, foes are nothing. I love Yokai Watch, actually. I have every single Yokai Watch game. In my bedroom, I have Hovernyan above my bed. I have a few plushes. Hold on, let me just show you. Let me just go grab it really quick. So I have these plushies above my bed. I actually even have the tags where I got them from. So I got Robonyan and I got Hovernyan from the 99-cent only store for $2 each. These are both $2. Actual insanity. And then I have a gigantic Jibanyan statue like nestled in my Megaten collection. If someone's super observant about my Megaten stuff, like if you look at my Megaten stuff, what I like to do is I like to sneak in. Like this is a mess. This is because I've been researching and I only keep research materials here now. But like what I like to do is I like to sneak in things that are adjacent to Megaten. So like I have a couple of Yokai Watch stuff in my plushes set, and then I also have like a Devilman plush there. I have a couple different things that are like Megaten adjacent that I'm like, I'm gonna sneak these in, and no one ever points it out. But yeah. Yeah, I'm so mad. I'm mad that 99-cent only star is gone because I bought so many good plushes for so cheap, or so many good things. just because they were so abundant. See, I'm not gonna do a video on the Etrian Odyssey collection per se. I'm gonna do a video on just like the history of Etrian Odyssey. I just have to get a couple more of the books, which kind of sucks because right now I'm like not in a financial place to buy a bunch of stuff. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna ask one of my Japanese friends to like take pictures of some of the interviews and stuff. Because one of the best things about my positioning in the fandom is that I'm friends with a lot of people, and that ends up being helpful sometimes. Like I have a friend who archived most of the mobile games. So like when I made that video on the Atlas mobile games, I was drawing a lot from what they knew and their first-hand experience, and they had some of the they had a mobile game or a mobile phone that had a lot of that stuff. So like it kind of like works itself out in a way. Like hold on, I gotta use this Amarita. Yeah, everything in the dollar store is not $1 anymore. It's kind of tragic. I find it kind of funny. I kind of find it kind of sad. One day someone will notice Mein Kampf in the P2 collection. That's actually an insane thing to say. But it's so devilish that I'm kind of like, maybe maybe I should drop something insane in my like in the Persona 2 section, and people would just be like, oh. I don't know. I don't know about that. That's like real bold though. Sorry, I'm like trying to see if there's a secret or something. I should be checking both sides. I wish there was a thing where I could just flip my side so I don't have to do like the 3 turns. Because if I remember correctly, like in I want to say it's in PQ where you can flip all the way around by just pushing back, right? Am I crazy? A foe? Hey Nox Eterna, how you doing today? Yeah, and PQ, yeah. I see. I knew it. I'll be honest. Like some things I just don't know about because I'm not like an enjoyer of all things. But especially when it comes to gameplay goes in and out of my head. Like as soon as I'm done playing a game, I like erase it from my memory because I don't need to know it anymore. But because I do need to know the trivial information, I like memorize all the trivial information. How's it going? It's going good actually. I'm really liking this game. I didn't know I was gonna love Etrian, but I do. Like the gameplay is exactly what I like in dungeon crawling. It's so good. There's high risk, high reward like vibe. The pacing is good. I'm really enjoying it. I love the item management. I love the map management. You memorize the game, or you remember the gameplay a lot. For me, I like get really good at remembering like the story, the lore, the themes, stuff like that. That's what usually sticks in my mind, which is why my videos tend to be about that kind of stuff. So I'm eating my breakfast, which is ice cream. Who made this music? Like who made the Etrian music? If anybody knows. Oh, you gotta go. Bye, Pseudonism. It was nice having you here. We hope you enjoyed your stay. It's good to have you with us, even if it's just for the day. Yuzo Koshiro, nice. Thank you for letting me know. Hi Narwa Melon Redux. I'm genuinely enjoying this so much. You know, I didn't know that Etrian was my game. Like, and I'm kind of mad because Kid Capes, he loves Etrian and he kept telling me to play Etrian and I didn't listen to him. So it's funny because I could have No, I guess it's not funny because now buying the rest of the games for my collection is going to be really hard, assuming I can even buy them at any point. Thing I don't have any room to chop. All right. This composer worked on Streets of Rage. That's actually pretty crazy. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, there it is. Like a diligent student, I'm actually gonna remember to do this. And I'm just been using this icon for everything. So, bam. That's the icon I use for a place that I can get resources from. I asked Kid Capes if he would do a... Yeah. Okay, so the reason why Kid Capes wouldn't be able to do a good Etrian video is because despite his love for the series, he's more lore-based. And that's like limiting. Since I do videos that are more about like the history of stuff, that's why I have way more to work with. I've been so tempted to finally import the Switch physical of this. Okay, please don't will LRG published version of anything from Atlas into existence, because I hate them so much, and it is highly possible the success of the Persona Portable... What? I thought I passed. Okay, I only passed on 2. The success of the Persona Portable and Persona Golden, like, it really has it's led us to like the worst possible scenario, and I don't like that. And that worst possible scenario is that they're gonna do more, and I don't want them to. I really don't want them to. I actually did my due diligence and tried to discourage as many people as possible from buying it, but you know, I've also encouraged so many people to buy things that I think that people are way more interested in not listening to me say not to buy cringe from terrible company. I hate LRG so much. You guys don't understand. Like, this is probably something that I shouldn't say, but I'm gonna say it. When I learned that LRG had the Persona license, I literally reached out to my friends at Atlas, and I was like, please, like, please tell me they're not gonna keep doing this. And of course they couldn't tell me, because I don't... Of course they couldn't tell me. But... After talking with Josh from LRG, I can sadly say that Atlas/Sega loved how well it did, and... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew it did well because Atlas told me. I didn't watch your podcast episode, Spencer. If you guys... It means limited run game. Limited run games for a company that doesn't actually run games limited. Man, there's so much I can say about limited run. I don't like them at all. I do not like Green Eggs and Ham. I do not like them, Sam. I have strong dislike. Ugh. Let's see. So I'm like trying to read all the comments. You guys are talking a lot. I mean to be fair, I hate baked beans. I do hate baked beans, and I like a lot of things. What are you talking about? I like Etrian a lot. Some of the art is kind of questionable though, but I like Etrian a lot. Hi, Tonics and Sales. They need to put the collection on mobile and call it a day. That would be cool. Also, since there is another large influx of people, I'm gonna bring this to a halt so I can go ahead and remind you guys that today I'm gonna be listing quite a few things for sale. Some things are gonna be in-person only sales, as in you have to like meet me in person because I'm not gonna ship it. Some things are gonna be I'm willing to ship it. For instance, the metaphor books, they're literally just notebooks, but you can only get them from going to the cons, whether it was PAX or Atlas or Anime Expo. I'm selling one of the P3P pre-order bonus Junpei hats. You can only get this from pre-ordering P3P on the PSP. There is a another version which I might sell too, which is the Shop Atlas variant. The Shop Atlas variant doesn't have the logo as exact as it is in this version, though. I am also selling 2 Petite Frost plushes. I'm selling 2 Nahabino plushes. I'm selling 2 strippable Frost plushes. One is a Raiho and one is a Jack Frost. It's literally the meme that Frost in the corner. That's this one. You can take off its clothes. I am also going to be selling this signed poster, Shin Megami Tensei 4, signed by Masayuki Doi. You could have only gotten this at E3. I think E3 2016. 2016, yeah. I'm selling this signed Cosmo Kaneko Shikishi. It's for Shin Megami Tensei 2. This is from This is from the Kaneko World Exhibition. I'm also selling this signed Soejima poster. This was from the what's it called? The Gallery Nucleus art show. And I'm selling this piggy bank, as well as I'm going to be listing a bunch of these solid silver Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne bracelets. It's literally the press turns, and it's a full Kagetsushi, and the Kagetsushi is actually a moonstone, so a semi-precious stone. And then probably the biggest, craziest thing I'm selling is this one-of-a-kind Genga from the Digital Devil Story OVA. It's Yumiko. I'm going to be listing these things later today. Some of them are going to be on eBay. Some of them are going to be... I'm just going to be showing them and being like, if you're going to meet me in person, I'll sell it. Also, I got this from Atlas. It's a light-up figure of Teddy. There was 3 different versions, but I only got this one. The other 2 versions that exist are Koromaru and Morgana. I got the Teddy one because I like Teddy best out of the 3. I'm going to be selling this as well. And a couple other things, but those are the things that I have around me that I've already targeted as things I'm going to sell. So just so you know. I'm not going to sell my Vengeance Beano. Unfortunately, I only have one, and I'm not desperate enough yet. So, anyway, those are the stuff I'm selling. I'll be selling more, but you know. Let's see, Tonic and Nails, slot of the future of gaming is mobile. I don't think so. I think that mobile gaming is going to be a dominant form of gaming, but I don't think it's going to be like the end all be all. Oh, there's a door here? I'm waiting for the stupid... Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm getting kind of impatient because I want to hurry up and fight the wolf so I could progress and unlock like things. But I'm not progressing fast enough. And it's really bothering me actually. I think part of it is because I'm not lowering the encounter rate, which I probably should do, because it is kind of slowing me down a little. But so most of the stuff will be going up today. I can't tell you exactly what time because I do have some social obligations today that I have to adhere to. When I say that, I just mean I'm going to a birthday party later on today. See, I don't want to fight anymore because I don't have any whatchamacallit? I don't have any room for items. I could keep swapping out the like lower quality items, but you know. So, but the goal is that I'm gonna have everything listed today, period. Because if you can't donate, if you can't like support through like watching or whatever else things that I'm pushing, then supporting through buying my stuff is also helpful. Because if I can get at least $2,000 in total from all these all the stuff I'm listing to sell, then that'll be enough. Like I'll literally have enough to go ahead and buy a car as soon as like next week essentially. How much longer am I gonna stream? honestly, probably for another hour. Because I have the food around me, I'm not really hungry. Because I can eat. And I've been eating while I'm playing. So I think I'm going to be streaming till 11:30 my time. Which is like an hour from now. Oh wait, I don't have any more room for items. Oh my god. Thank you, Pseudonism, for gifting a sub. That's two gifted subs from Pseudonism this week. Thank you so much. Alright, go to sleep, Pseudonism. Sorry, I didn't read that chat. Let me go ahead and read some of this stuff. I can't imagine EO without Yuji Himukai. I think his art is so interesting because sometimes it's really good, but sometimes it's really weird, and that's pretty much my entire take of Yuji Himukai's art. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he's more known for the questionable. Yeah, exactly. Narwhal Melon. That's exactly. I honestly don't care that much. Playing manga. My thing is, if I can avoid looking at weird art, I will just not do it because I don't need to. I don't like it, so I don't need to see it. I'm like, you know, people do that thing where they separate art from artists. I don't necessarily do that. It's why like I've kind of fallen out of love with Kaneko's art because Kaneko is just, he's done so many weird things. Like there was a little bit of racism. There's a little bit of like the NFTs. It's like too many things that it makes it hard for me to enjoy his art without remembering that he's like not necessarily the greatest, you know? Oh, I can strafe? I didn't know that. Maybe I should save my skills for the actual boss. And yes, I do need it. I need every penny. Sorry, there's like so many things. There's so many things in this game that I just don't know because I'm not paying attention enough, I don't think. Did I waste all of my healing items already? I did. I have one Medica, and Raito needs it. Oh, there goes that Medica I just used. Sorry, like it's already gone. Should I just like skip to go straight to the boss? Because the boss is here on this stage, right? Hi, Cheese. How you doing? No, I can't escape because it's not gonna work. Okay, Anaconda, Cleaver. Okay. Okay, that's him, right? Yes! That is not no Fenrir. That's supposed to be Fenrir. That looks more like Baihu. That doesn't look any... It's not a wolf, it's a tiger. It's a saber-toothed tiger. Like, am I the only one that's bothered by this? I really hope he's weak against fire. I put all my money in fire. Oh my god. That's a dolphin. No. Okay. Do not hit Catherine. No! He can... No! Why would you guys warn me that they can come in at any time right after? I gotta run. I got a blast. I got a Jimmy Neutron. I gotta get out of here. I can't escape from the battle and it. Oh, you can't escape from this battle no matter what? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my progress! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! I hate this. I hate this because I brought it on myself. All is gone. All is gone. All is gone. I lost so much progress. I lost so much stuff. I hate this. I genuinely hate that. I don't like that at all. Oh! Thoughts on Ippon Datara's voice from Shin Megami Tensei 5? I don't even know what it sounds like right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I lost so much. I lost so much. I can't believe. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, it's because you don't understand. I was doing so good. I was doing so good. I hadn't gamed over at all since the one time I did it on stream yesterday, and I made so much progress. I literally lost all of it just now. I lost everything. No, you don't understand because okay, this is why. Because this game in a lot of ways is Strange Journey to me in the sense that high risk, high reward. My problem is I always engage in the high risk. I think that if I went to a casino and was forced to gamble, I would get addicted because I'm constantly under the allure of the reward is so much for me that I'm constantly there. My only regret right now is I don't have a way to teleport. If I can teleport all the way back instead of having to go through this dungeon the way I came, I think literally once I beat this wolf, or once I beat this saber-toothed tiger, I'll be able to do it. But jeez, that took the wind out of my sails a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I play Raid Shadow Legends and I play DX2 or D2 rather. Did you know DX2 is supposed to be pronounced D2? I didn't know that till like the first 2 years. Just so you guys know, I have been having Raid Shadow Legends running this whole time. So yeah. How do you like them apples, I guess? Because in Raid, you don't even have to play the game. And that's one of the best parts of the game. As a matter of fact, I have two DX2 accounts. That's how addicted I am to. Oh, good night, Soulless Sanctuary. Thanks for joining. I hope you are able to join me in other streams. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Look, check this out. I have two relatively high level DX2 accounts actually. I'm like booting up the second account. And I've seen people actually question, oh, is that LaRue? Because one of my accounts is literally just LaRue. So this one is my LaRue account. On this account, I'm level 218. On this account, I'm level 141. Like I be playing I be playing this game a lot. I'm like addicted to D2. But luckily for me, I don't buy anything. I'm not so foolish that I'm like, oh, let me buy something so I can get some luck. No, I'm good. I'm completely okay with playing free to play, and I think that's like one of the things that saves me is being free to play. Sorry, since I took it out, I'm like I might as well just auto run some dungeons because of the quests that are up right now. All right, when is the Rido stream? So I already played Rido on stream. I would have to if I play any Rido, I'll probably play Rido 2 because I didn't finish my Rido 2 playthrough on stream, and I didn't finish the playthrough mostly just simply because I couldn't get it to work without some graphical errors on emulation, so I have to hook up a PS2, but my PS2 doesn't work, so I don't have a way to play it on stream, even though I have all the tools I need to stream it, you know? Also, I can stream it when it comes out. That'd be good. Also, I think I have to grind to like level 17 or so to comfortably beat that foe. Because I can beat the foe if I take out all the other foes. I prefer the original aesthetic too. These look too clean in a way that I don't like. The PNGs are too crisp looking. I don't know. I don't really like it. Me too. I can't play Rido because emulation. Yeah, and it sucks too because Rido is crazy expensive to buy physically. And then so on top of having a physical copy, you also have to have a working PS2, which isn't that difficult. But my PS2 doesn't work for some reason, which is crazy because it used to work. Like, I don't remember it ever not working. I don't know. The point is, I want the Rido remasters to be real soon, so we can go ahead and start playing. Especially because my favorite character, Don Tsukigata, is in Rido 2. I'm like 99% sure that they are real. It's either a remake or a remaster. I just don't know which one it is. But it's coming for sure. Okay. So I know I said I was going to stream for another hour, but I think I'm going to call it literally I'm sad because because I gamed over and lost my progress. So I am gonna end the stream here. I will come back this coming Saturday. The only two Saturdays this year that I won't be able to stream, or the only weekends I won't be able to stream, is next Saturday, like the 15th, because I'm gonna be going on a trip, and I won't be back from that trip till the following Saturday. No, yeah, the following Saturday. So I probably won't even. So I won't be streaming on the 15th or the 21st. Basically, next Sunday, next Saturday, for basically 2 weeks. So I'm taking a little break. And yes, I am rage quitting. I'm okay with calling it a rage quit because that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'll talk.